Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and today we're going to work on the instance to free Bori. And I did not notice last time, but I finally made kindred with the elves in Mirkwood, which means I have made kindred with all three of the elven factions. I have gotten the elf ambassador horse and ambassador to the elves title. So here's the horse for any of you who have not seen it before. It's actually a very good looking horse. For the older horses, it is definitely one of the better looking ones. But with all that being said, let's get started.
Rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
Are you prepared to embark on the mission of rescuing Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur? This is a solo quest and it cannot be completed in a fellowship. And that is true. You cannot do this in a fellowship.
Have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Okay, if I remember right, this is a little bit on the tricky side. Quickly now, Bori is being held in the eastern wing. We have made it to the dungeons, Medriel, and now it is up to you to find and rescue Bori. We believe he is being held in a cell in the east wing. We have managed to keep our infiltration silent thus far, and some of the guards in the east wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep and rescue Bori. You must hurry. We believe Bori waits for rescue in the east wing. So this is kind of a sneak mission. Okay, so that's right. The first part of the mission, you don't see the guards. By Doran's beard. Medriel, you have come for me at last. I did not dare to hope for rescue, but I cannot deny I'm pleased to see you. You need to make ready for our escape. Pick up some of these barrels of nightshade and bring them out into the hall. If any additional guards are on their way, the fumes from the nightshade should render them unconscious. Let me know when you have adequately prepared, my friend. At that time, we will make our escape. Okay. Pick up these nightshade barrels and leave them in the corridor. This is the hard part. Shoot. I think I've already failed it. I have. Hold on. I've forgotten how to do this. Okay. Get out of my way. Where is the barrel? Okay. Have to wait for those guys to go past. Yes. Rabbit. Okay. All right. Oh, I can't use it yet. I did say this one was tricky. Oh, more orcs. Where are y'all? All right, go. Oh, there you are. Ah, get the barrel. We're taking your good sweet time. What we got? Make sure this works. Okay. Get out of my way. Thank you. All right, Bori. I'm ready to be free of this place, Medriel. Let us leave these dungeons behind us. Stay close to me, for I do not know the way out, and this darkness holds great fear for me. I feared I would die in this place. Yeah, get moving, or we will. Oh, really? You're gonna sit there and take your good sweet time like this? I forgot he does this. My legs were numb. They are better now. Alright, fair enough. I hope you did well with the nightshade barrels. I think so, but get moving. We're almost out of here. Let us be on our guard. Why are these guys still look like they're awake? They're asleep. They got Z's coming off of them. Charge. And Bori is no joke. Escort Bori to safety. You must be Bori. I thought we were here to rescue you. I am at your service and your family, of course. I will have this open at once. We ran into some trouble without you, Medriel, but victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. Let us be free of these dungeons. I'm ready to see the sun again, or as much of the sun as can be seen beneath the trees of Mirkwood. Okay. So, we actually managed to do that without too much trouble.
Bori desired to thank you for his rescue.
After so much loss of life, we have at last accomplished what the hidden guard set out to do, Medriel. The dwarf Bori is free of the dungeons of Dol Guldur. The only task that remains now is for the Golden Host to lay siege to the fortress for as long as it can, to provide the distraction Lord Celeborn desired. Bori is inside Nothgar, the central tower of Thanglehod. He desires to thank you for his rescue. That thanks can come in a fine set of armor Mithril make. I would like that. And this is the interior tower, which we haven't seen yet because you have to do the quest to get in here. Kind of a grim looking place. Oh, I didn't even know that there was a stair going up. Hold on. I have never seen this before. Or at least never paid attention to it. Oh, it keeps going and going and going too. How high does this go? Wow, it's still going, and it gets really dark at this point. It's still going. How tall is this tower? Oh good, I can't see to get down now. Okay, just keep on the wall. Okay, so I didn't know that was a thing. I kind of wish I had a flashlight so I could see to keep going up, but it's pitch black after a certain point. Alright, Bori. You're safe now, Bori. I hear your words, but my body remembers still the cold and drafts and the cruel barbs of whips my tormentors wielded. If I close my eyes, it seems I am still within that cell deep within the dungeons, with the Girthrig patrolling just beyond the doors and the clanging of distant metal ringing in my ears. I will keep my eyes open for as long as I may, for I do not wish to be reminded of that darkness. Be strong, Bori. Do not blame yourself. But it was my folly that has brought us to this dangerous place. If I had not wielded the mithril axe Ziegelberg against Gorthul, none of this would have happened. I sought to bring peace to the halls of Khazad-dûm, but I only succeeded in causing more bloodshed and grief. It was greed, but not greed for valuables or precious ore. Ziegelberg awoke in me the greed for peace, the greed to make things right. I thought I could use it to solve our problems, but I could not. I'm sorry, Bori.
To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you.
Medriel, I cannot thank you enough. I thought I had seen the last of you in Zabad Gathal, deep in the depths of Moria, to be rescued thus. I do not have the words to tell you. But it is not enough to be free, while still the enemy bears Ziegelberg because of my actions. We must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil, and we must see Gorthul defeat it.
During my imprisonment, to pass the time, I recited to myself the old stories.
During my imprisonment, Medriel, to pass the time, I recited to myself the stories Rowan and I listened to during our childhood, tales of Khazad-dûm, mostly, and of the quest of the dragon upon which our grandfathers had ventured. Through the long hours of my captivity, I came to remember details from those stories I had long since forgotten. I remembered how Gandalf brought to Thorin Oakenshield the key and the map given him by Thorin's father Thrain, who was then a captive in the dungeons of the Necromancer and the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How came Gandalf into those dungeons? Why, Medriel, he must have found a secret way in. Sigilith, hello.
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
The dwarf may be onto something, Medriel. I remember too the stories of Mithrandir. and though the plight of the dwarves was not one that concerned us in days past, I have heard the tale of which he speaks. More than that, a friend of ours played a part in it. Poor unfortunate Radir journeyed with Mithrandir on that long-ago quest to the dungeons of the necromancer. He spoke, on a time, of the ways they trod together, and that there was a secret way into the foundations of the fortress. Seems a certainty to me. We must find it, Medriel. It must be somewhere in the base of the rocky spire on which Dol Guldur stands, either in Gathburs or the Ashen Slades. Find and walk the secret path into the foundations of Dol Guldur. Well, I do happen to know where that is, and it does happen to be in the Ashen Slades, and we will be heading out there next time. But until then, bye for now.